Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first ever episode of Integrative Approaches to Mastering Wellness, which I also lovingly call I Am Well MD. I'm your host, Santi Tanikella. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a board certified pediatrician and I practice general pediatrics. I'm also board certified in integrative medicine. And for those of you who don't know what integrative medicine is, trust me, I will chew your ear off about it. So don't worry about it. We will get to that. I also serve as faculty, which means that I teach medical students and residents. In my career outside of medicine, I am also a life coach, and I really enjoy focusing on emotional wellness. So I know that begs the question of why am I creating this podcast or why am I creating this YouTube channel? And to be honest, for as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to help people live better. But what does that mean? Like, you would think that my career as a physician would help to honor that goal. And on most days, it does. And then on other days, I feel like a very highly qualified clerk, typing in information and checking off boxes and making sure that I've asked maybe questions that are less important to the reason that the patient's actually there in front of me. And so if there are any physicians listening to this, I know you know what I mean. It's just part of it is systems based and a little bit factory model. And that's where this comes in, is I kind of want to be able to step out of that. I have always valued my connection to patients, but I don't know that in today's current model of primary care, if that allows me to be who I want to be. I have so much that I want to say and so much that I want to teach and so much that I want to hear from my patients that there's just not enough time in our short 20 to 30 minute appointments to be able to do that. So this is my way of being able to help in a bigger way. And as much as I love talking about poop and formulas and runny noses with the parents of my patients, what I really love talking about is being able to raise the next generation. The kids that are here today, they're going to be the leaders of tomorrow. And we parents, we hold these kids in our arms right now. We love them, we support them, we teach them. We want only what's best for them. And I think one thing that I've come to learn is that we don't always know what we don't know. And so sometimes we express our unhealthy patterns of living and teach our kids these unhealthy patterns of living without even realizing that they might not be the best for them. We kind of accidentally pass them down. And I think you also know what I mean is, we think about the things that our parents or grandparents did and how we told ourselves as teenager, like, well, I'm never going to do that. And then suddenly we're parents and we do exactly the same thing. And honestly, the truth is we're faced with a choice of what we want to pass down and what we don't want to pass down. And that really impacts our kids and teens in a big way. And I'm not just talking about healthy eating habits, but really, I'm talking about our minds. Our minds are much more powerful than we give them credit for. So I want to give you an example. Go ahead and close your eyes if you're comfortable to close your eyes, and preferably, please don't be driving at the same time. I want you to imagine yourself as a child. So you're imagining maybe this 5-year-old or 8-year-old version of yourself. And what if you were told that you were amazing, just the way you were? What if you were told that you had the ability to change the world? What if you were taught that your presence was meaningful and important? And how might that inform the way you live? Like the choices that you make day to day, maybe the way that you care for yourself or the way that you care for others, maybe your expectations of others, or even your choices about the people that you decide to hang out with. Perhaps we weren't all so lucky to have had that special person tell us that in our early childhood. But I'm here to tell you that no matter how old you are, all of that remains true. You are amazing just the way you are. You have the ability to change the world. Who you are and what you bring to the table is important. There is no one else like you in this world. So this matters. And if you find that this is hard to believe right now, that's okay. These episodes are going to take you on a journey to self-discovery. My hope is to be able to move you through self-limiting beliefs that you never knew you had. I want for us to be able to shed light on the areas of our lives that we've been ignoring. I want us to grow together in ways that we could never imagine. And we will do this together. Raising the next generation also means that we have to raise ourselves into the adults that we always hoped we could be. And if you're a little worried about opening Pandora's box and looking to see what's in there, I want to allay your fears a little bit, because what if I told you that what was inside Pandora's box was actually the greatest gift ever? It's possible, but you're never going to know until you go, right? So I hope you join me on this journey. Until next time, be well.